use them up. I won't bug you about it anymore if you use them up. We also have a sub to shout out as well. Circa 13 coming in with the Twitch Prime sub during the ad break. Get the Wardy hearts in the chat, please. For Circa 13, thank you so much for subscribing with that Twitch Prime. Welcome to the family. Really do appreciate the subscription, man. Hello and welcome. 3 subscribers away from 200, guys. Can we push it today? Can we do it? Can we make it? I believe in us. Do you guys believe in yourselves? Go, go, go. I believe in us. Do you guys want some sort of... Should we test out sub-gifting? We could try it. We could, if we hit 200 subs, we could gift away a sub. This is why I was thinking this, though, earlier. Excuse me not doing the intros for a moment, but you guys can as well vote for the players. Let me talk about voting for the players, and I'll talk about this, I guess. So to the top left-hand side, you can hashtag Impact in the chat if you want to support our Green Zerg, if you think he's going to win today. Or if you're feeling a chat favorite from the last game, hashtag Zest. He's the pink Zerg in the bottom right-hand side of the map as well. Neon Violet Square for game 1 of this best of 3. Game 2 will be on Battle of the Boardwalk. Interested to see how that plays out. Game 3 will be on... Game 3 will be on Blackpink. So yeah, I was just saying, I was thinking, like, you know, it's really cool that you can do sub-gifting now as a streamer, because obviously sub-gifting is cool, and, you know, you might get a few extra subs from it or something. But I was thinking, like, how do you do, like, I guess, like, if you're like, hey guys, I was thinking about this, like, if you're like, hey guys, if we hit like 10 subs today, we'll give away a sub. But then surely people won't sub because they're just gonna hope they're gonna win the sub, because why would you sub before potentially winning the sub? So I was like, huh, that's weird, right? And then I was kind of like, then I got myself all confused, and yeah. So yeah, I don't know. That was my my in my head argument that I had with myself earlier, or discussion, or debate, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, that was my debate. So I don't know. Maybe we could try it out. Try the sub gift now. Do a sub giveaway. A sub giveaway sounds crazy. We could give away a sub if we had 200 subs. If that works. If that makes sense. I don't even know. Anyways, we want to push back towards 200 because it was amazing that we came back from a couple of weeks away due to events to be so close to 200. So we just want to try and push it, hit it so nice and quick. Stay stable at that 200 mark. It's a fantastic goal to have. It's a fantastic goal to sit on. Sorry, I missed the Oracle coming in and getting a couple of drone kills there. Wouldn't say it's anything too crazy. Just a couple of drones going down. As you see, the Twilight Cancel and the Robo facility starting to be made as well. So, setting this up and getting going. Phoenix out as well. Hunting Overlords with Pneumatized Carapace. There's no chance you're really going to kill those off. Lots of hashtags in the chat. Green MC and Toblas Boon. Hashtag Zest. Same as Alberto Delirio 360 No Scope. Sorry, I murdered your name. Hashtag Impact in the chat from Endorama SC2. From the Purple Zebra, Mechafan and Razu. And Impact right now leading the vote 57 to 43. Alright, interesting stuff. And there it is, 50-50. There's a few more hashtag Zest coming in. There's the hashtag Zest. Jaywalk, Phil Crota, Mahanaim Cohen, Richard820106, Cespanat, Boom, Arius, ___, coming in with the 24-month resub, the 2-year resub. Not every day you get a 2-year resub on the channel, but that's one right there. What's up, Arius? How are you doing? Thank you so much for the 2 years of love. Holy shit. Crazy. Thank you so much for the 2 years of subscribers. We'll see Zest. Fast Templar Archives again. Fast Storm again? Yes, it is. So he's going to do a Storm Drops once more. As Impact of a few links coming across. We'll see this initial Wall Prism. I mean, he can poke at the front, but it's a good wall off for Zest, and he will just be taking his third Nexus in the back here. Impact does have that full third base, which will obviously have an impact, perhaps. We'll see what happens. But yeah, Arius, the 2-year resub. Guys, can we take a moment to get some Wardy hearts in the chat? If you can't Wardy heart, then just some normal hearts. Let's get some love in the chat for Arius, because a 2-year resub is one heck of a commitment. Thank you so much for supporting the content for so long. Really do appreciate it. One of our longest subs. I salute you. And when I say salute you, I mean I body heart you. Very, very much. Do appreciate it, man. Do appreciate it. Enjoy your very exclusive 2-year sub badge. Crazy. The Templar's coming in, and there is the Storm. Nice triple Stormfall. 11 drone kills. There's one Storm left, which he'll just drop on the Roaches. Zest is very bad. Whoa, he loses 2 High Templar here. I was going to say, he seems to always want to lose one of his High Templar. In this case, he actually loses 2 of them. He lost 1 in the last game, now he loses 2. A little bit sloppy, probably shouldn't be losing High Templar when you've got that Warp Prism there to pick up from such a distance. Spire on the way from Impact. He's been playing these Roaches throughout so far anyways, the +1 missiles and the Roach speed coming through. So he's been committed to Roaches. Now he makes that Spire switch, so something which Impact Zest has seen? No, of course not. Zest using the Diva voice pack apparently. How interesting is going to see a few of those Lings getting nibbled away, getting picked away at, and a couple of Lings starting to go down. Hydra's done, about halfway done here for Impact 2. Archon and an Immortal on the way up for Zest. And that charge upgrade is going to be finishing up right now as well. So, charge finishing up. 2 more High Templar warped in. One of them became an Archon, and Zest will be looking to try and utilize these again here for a little bit more damage in a moment. More High Templar at home, obviously going to be fairly reliant on further Storms to help as he sets up his 4th base and gets ready to defend. Oracle in towards the middle of the map as you see this drop a lot of Impact coming across. Heading over towards the right hand side. Laggy. See, my ping's just spiking up. I don't know what it is today, guys. My connection on Korea is just not brilliant at all. Templars did get dropped down. Looks like 3 drones got killed. Archon does fall as well. As we're going to be seeing this Overlord gun taken down. Impact hits a slight supply block because it's not Overlord. You might think, well, he lost an Overlord, but actually, you know, he was going to hit a supply block anyway pretty soon, so a little bit of a mistake there. Anyways, Mutas arrive in the main base, and, well, we see another Photon Cannon on the way up to help, but it's not here just yet. First Stalker warped in. No Blinker on the map, which means that, well, I mean, Storm is nice, but Blink helps a lot in terms of being able to turn these Mutas away, be able to shut them down consistently. Does have a Stargate up, so he can continue to build Phoenix now. But again, he didn't see this immediately, and so it does take him a little while to start building that Phoenix count up, and very vulnerable on that Phoenix count until he has a bit of a higher number. That cannon going down gives him the chance to kill off 2 Mutas here. 13 workers have been killed off. Second Phoenix comes in as well. Stalker's helping. And well, switching into Hydra's behind this. I think this is enough of a defense from Zest. Only 4 Mutas remain, and 1 Phoenix left is actually chasing these Mutas down. 3 Mutas remain, soon to be 2. And yeah, Stalker coming back in as well. Nice little trades there, and I think Zest, a good job overall. 17 workers lost, not bad, because that was a lot of investment from the Zerg player, you know. 7 Mutas lost and 2 left on the map. He's actually going to remake some Mutas. Not sure how I feel about that. Well, we'll see how it goes. Hydra's going to get ready to push right now. Signing himself up and pushing down this right-hand side. A few Archons are here. I'm going to see 1 Archon already nearly going down. Pulls back towards the shield batteries where it does get healed up. Man, shield batteries are so sick for Archons, aren't they? Obviously with so many shields. Kind of drains like the entire energy of a shield battery, but kind of worthwhile. Gives you a full health Archon right away. Pretty nice. I like shield batteries. I'm really intrigued to kind of keep on seeing them and seeing how they are going to be continue to be used, I guess. There's going to be scenes Zest coming in and picks off a Changeling. A couple more sentries are going to be taken as well. Muta's coming back in towards the main. And again, I think Zest is right to start making Phoenix because, you know, initially this wasn't more Mutalisks. Now more Mutas do come in, and I guess the question is, should he make more Phoenix again? Well, let's focus on this fight at the top side, because this is for the larger armies going up against each other here, and so far Storms are a big dictator of this fight, and they're doing a lot of damage. Meanwhile, as well, Zealots in towards the 3rd base of the Zerg. And thinking about where they want to go. Base trade? So this is going across the map. Well, Prism's bottom left. Mutas have picked off 15 workers so far. These Roaches and Hydras don't seem to know where they want to go, and they are going to decide to base trade this, going up this ramp, and they're going to look to attack up here. There's a couple of sentries, but the force field, the first force field is actually pretty good. It does come in time, so it does delay this army from coming up here, and Zest is picking away at reinforcements. He's picking away at a hatchery, and again, he's got this warp prism down here to warp in if he wants to. What else could he warp in? I mean, he could. I mean, he obviously could warp in over here. He's going to actually recall back home, of course. Getting about that new recall ability, be able to just recall back to a Nexus. You leave yourself vulnerable on the map. But in this scenario, it's almost perfect because look at this. He just recalls right into the fight, and he can fight as soon as he gets back here. A lot of workers lost on either side. 15 drones lost. As these meters are still working their way in at the main. That's something Zest can now begin to deal with. Impact with a bunch of these drones, 16 of them not mining. They ran away a long time ago. Didn't really lose a base or anything. Didn't even lose the Evo chamber upgrading. So Zest didn't really find a lot of further damage beyond the initial workers. And as you are going to be seeing, those meters still flying around. Still seeing what they just might be able to do here. Stalkers doing a little bit more damage. Meters continuing to get damage down at the moment, getting chased away through this south side. Things going to find themselves gathering together. Hydras and a few roaches still here. Guys, I'm sorry, it just keeps getting so laggy today on the Korean server. I'm not sure why. It's not an FPS thing. It's not an FPS thing. It's not an internet thing. It's just like a connecting to Korea kind of thing. It's a little bit interesting. Apologies for it. It's tilted me a little bit casting it, but yeah, apologies. Anyways, you see Ling's going to spread out, see where they can go, and observer up the right hand side, looking to see what's up and what's happening. Observers do have that extra mode now, the observer mode. And I think that's... is that it now? Is this it where I can see further? Yeah, it's pretty cool being able to just be forced into a stationary position and then you get more radius of vision. It's pretty neat, one of the updates in the patch. I'm liking it. I think it's one of the... it was an update, it was one of the things that went in the right direction, definitely. A few more roaches and hydras on the way up as we see more hydras pushing through the center. Yeah, I mean, okay, Zest kind of took a lot of damage before, and I think he's still kind of paying the price for that a little bit. He's still trailing a little bit here, and I mean, neither player lost a base or anything. I think the overall just harassment of mid has definitely slowed Zest down more. Now, one thing I will say is that Impact Tech has not really been advancing. Now, he has just got the lurker down up, and the first lurkers are starting to come onto the map. And that will help. The thing is, though, you can fight against lurkers with the same sort of army that Zest has already had, so it's not the biggest of tech switches here. There is, believe it or not, a couple of immortals in this army. Oh, sorry, just one. It's mixed in there with the stalkers. I know it's difficult to spot, isn't it? But, yeah, there is immortals being mixed in, so... I mean, more immortals would definitely go a long way to helping with the lurkers, but they're not a necessity. One of the interesting things could be if Impact makes use of a ramp and sieges up on a ramp. That could be one way to be very effective. When it comes into this, you're going to see Storm coming down. You're going to see a couple of Phoenix lifting the lurkers here already. And, ooh, the first lurker shots are starting to go down. Observer just a little bit too far away initially. Well, I have to say, now there's not... well, there's 5 lurkers. I guess it's a fair amount. My Templar just struggling to get forwards here. Archon Stalker's going to start working their way through these rocks right now, so rocks are going to start to get picked away at. Hydras, roaches, and lurkers coming around the right-hand side. Overseers as well. Coming over to this side, and you've seen a couple of Phoenix starting to drop. Now, this is nice from Impact. Now he's going to get sieged up on a base here, so he's going to be able to start nibbling his way through this workers. At the same time, a couple meters in towards the natural or the back base. Going to be distracting here just slightly. These probes have to keep on running. They're going onto the rocks for a moment. And this is the difficult part, right? Suddenly Zest has to attack into this position. He has to attack through the lurkers. Storm's coming down, but Zest can't really seem to hit them where he really needs them. AKA on top of a lot of the Hydras. He's starting to find them now, and he still has a lot of Storms available, but losing a lot due to the lurker fire here, as Impact might just have a little bit too much and continue to push on through. Yeah, it does look as though Impact has. But does he have too much? Oh, it's very close here actually at the end. A couple of Archons going down. Jeez, this is going to GG. I think this. Let's jump in game. Let's bring you guys some action. To the bottom, top right hand side of Battle on the Boardwalk. Our green Zerg player from Dead Pixels is Impact. Remember, you can hashtag Impact in the chat if you're cheering him on today. Not as much of an underdog in the chat as he was Lacira was, but still only on the 37% of the votes. On 63%, can he bounce back? Can he tie this up? To make it 1-1 scoreline. Our pink Protoss player is Zest. Alright guys, again great to have you with us on this Friday afternoon for myself, evening, morning perhaps for you guys from around the world. Let me know where you're tuning in from today. I know we've got some Dutch people in here. We've got my man Nerdshow tuning in right now, waiting for his semi-final, obviously repping the Poland. What's up guys, how are we doing? Where's everyone coming in from? Where are you all watching from today? So great to be able to cast for you guys around the world. It's such a weird phenomenon. I know it's a lot, and I know it's kind of on my mind right now because I've just been traveling. But it's so crazy to go around the world and to know to know people and have friends from around the world because of StarCraft. It really is something quite special, really. As you see this overlord just going to be popping in towards the main base here from Impact. Just seen what's up early now. Battle on the Boardwalk is a map where this happens quite often. I feel the Protoss players have been taking this gold base expansion to start off with fairly early on in the game. So we are going to be seeing probes transferring, and well, we'll see what Zest's kind of game plan is in terms of utilizing that gold base or going from this gold base. It's a pretty free gold base early on. Like, you can't really drop it super easily because you can't just elevate her up. You've got to lift, move, then drop. So drop plays can be effective, but they're not like super easy. And then you've got to kill these rocks as well to gain access to it. The other entrance is in the main base of Zest, so it's kind of like an elongated path to a natural in a way. Which obviously isn't necessarily as easy to defend as a natural all of the time against certain things, but can actually be a lot easier to defend than I think usual. Got people tuning in from Norway, Yorkshire, loving it, Portugal, Sweden, Finland, Holland, East Coast USA. The Cold Fusion is up bright and early. Omri CPU is up late, 3 AM here in New Zealand. Hashling and Slasher HDs from New Zealand too. Got another Dane in here. Belgium, Russia cheering for Impact. USA again, Canada. See what I mean, guys? Literally around the world. From USA through Europe to New Zealand. We are covering like literally, I mean what, like East Coast USA is like, what, 9 AM right now? So we're going from 9 AM today to 3 AM tomorrow in time zones. That's how worldwide we are at the moment. Crazy. Mental. I love doing that. I love asking you guys where you guys are from. It's always fun. Anyways, double gas has been limited to 2 workers apiece. It's a lot of extra gates, and this is going to be an all-in by Zest. The Warp Prism Charge Lot all-in, it seems. A couple of shield batteries on the way up to defend. As you do see, this Warp Prism moving over. Single Immortal was made. Single Stalker in the Prism as well. You can see these units unloading, and Roach is starting to come up right now from Impact. You can see those screens taking a little bit of damage. Ling's going across the map. There's the Dropper Lord to cause some issues, force a warp in at home. Extra gateways are starting to finish. Just going to be seeing these units just position themselves. Zest playing slowly and carefully so far. Wants to be careful with the Warp Prism. Doesn't want to siege up into warp in mode too close to those queens. And there it is. Warps in now. 6 Zealots, 7 Zealots. Those Lings have unloaded though. Now his Warp Gate's on cooldown. I like this though. He's put a shield battery. That's where the shield batteries are on the mineral lines. Helps a lot against those. Helps actually a lot against those run-bys. We'll see that in a moment perhaps here. But these Zerglings, they don't kill probes as fast as you think when there's a shield battery in play. Anyway, Zealots continue to push on forwards. Immortal coming forwards as well. This Queen is low. It goes down. Dodges away. Did he just bile his own Ravager? I think he did. Crows the Bowels, well, not even finding the Warp Prism there. Trying to aim towards it, but not quite getting there. That's a nice couple of Bowels on the Zealots. Prism has still got this Immortal helping out. Still wants to keep on microing this Immortal. Now we saw it. Home Story Cub Zest has some pretty crazy Warp Prism micro. Can he continue to use it now? He's lost a few workers back at home. He's starting to do some worker damage of his own, but he's out of Zealots. I think Zest might be in a little bit of trouble here right now as Impact. 1-0 up in the series. If he wins this, he's going to go 2-0 into the finals. Zest might be on his last legs at the moment. Suddenly his zealots just went down. They were running to that choke point up top. A couple of biles were connecting. Mortal lifts up again, moves around once more. It's going to be seeing the Roaches and a Ravager from Impact going to be sent up to this top side. A few more Ravagers coming up top, and more Lings just dropping over. This has been really nice here from Impact. Just slowing this down in terms of his work account over here. And Zealot now fighting without a shield battery as well. Not ideal. And Zest is not looking too pretty at all right now, as we're going to be seeing him. Well, down only 10 workers, you may think is like not so bad. Templar Archives on the way. What is his game plan here though? Taking extra gases? Is it really to try and macro, or is it to just keep on trying to pressure? Right now 2 Immortals are going to go across the map once again. So they're going to continue over to the right hand side, and I mean, I don't think he warps in, right? I think he just tries to harass here and, you know, basically pick off a worker or two. Obviously he isn't going to be able to with the Roaches and Ravagers in position. Has to back away here with the Prisms, so pulling back. I mean, now he can warp in High Temple. He is going to warp in Zealots too, so I guess his plan is to just go for this. But I think Impact has been very clever with this. You know, he knows it's only 2 bases, so he's not going past 45 workers super quickly. He's making more than enough units to stay alive, to stay very safe. This Archon's going to get rid of the Overlord. So that's the fact she pulled back. The Immortal's still in this Warp Prism over here. Second Prism moving forwards. Was seen by Overlords already. Like there's a couple of Zealots back at home to defend Fiverlings if required. 2 more High Temple and more Zealots as well. It's going to be an Archon Zealot force down towards the 3rd base. I think the problem is here really on battle is that these 3 bases are so close to each other, it's very difficult to really pull the Zerg apart with this double prism style, which is what you see a lot of the time with double prism, like an ability to kind of pull the Zerg apart a little bit and to attack in multiple locations. Archon's killing off an Overlord there, and you're going to see a Queen. Gets picked off 2, Overlord taking some more hits, Ravages onto those Zealots. Meanwhile, the Immortal's going towards the main base. The Zealot open here. I mean, it's forcing Impact to split up, right? And he is trading pretty good here with these couple of Immortals. The problem is he's just not going to do anything here with such an army ready to defend. Immortals are forced to lift up, and Zest trying to fight his way back in. He has found a way to 37 probes against 41 drones. The work account's getting better, but he was trailing in income for the last 5 minutes, and trailing by 250 to 750 resources up and down for the last 5 minutes. It's a lot to catch back up on, especially when you're barely trading that much better than your opponent. So Zest needs something. Well, Zest needs something a little bit more right now. He needs something a little bit more than what he's got, and I'm not sure if a straight up fight's going to cut him for, going to cut it for him. He's got also the deficit of a +1 upgrade. Roach speed now finishes. These are all things that are just going to help Impact further and further in a fight, and Impact still a couple of drones every now and then, but mainly just focusing on units. And if he keeps making units like this, I don't think there's a way for Zest to realistically, Zest can't just be like, aha, here's my mega army suddenly. Like, if there's this many units, I mean, that's the thing, right? Maybe Zest's best choice would be to go home and macro, but if he does that, he gets attacked, and he can't do it right away. There's an Overlord block. There's so many reasons that it just goes wrong for him. Zealots trying to come in towards the main base, doesn't happen. Immortals trying to drop down here. Well, okay, he finds an opening to kill a Queen, but again, the Roaches and Ravagers come down into the natural so quickly anyways. Meanwhile, these Zealots and Archons, well, now the Prism isn't with them, so they're in a bit of trouble too. I mean, I think eventually they're just going to turn and fight these Archons, but they're not going to have a great time. Zealot continues to warp in from the Prism. It just, oh my god. 1 HP Prism, but I mean, it doesn't matter anyways. The Immortals are falling, the Archons down south are going down. The Zealot numbers are not enough, and Zest will type out GG. 2